Bye, shalom.
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 Alright. Let them go out in truth. Spirit of God be in it. Alright, I was wondering what I was going to talk about a little shorter, but the only thing y'all put in my mind was truth. So that led me to go to like Pilate say, what is truth? So we're going to talk about what is truth. So,
What is truth?
what is truth? Bible ain't nowhere in the New Testament say you can eat pork. That is truth. So,
They want to try to bring that scripture. Yeshua can't change everything.
yeah, that's not what it says. So that's why we're going to talk about what is truth. What is truth. Alright? We're going to start in John chapter 18, 37 and 38. John chapter 18, 37 to 38. The lesson is, what is truth? What is truth? What is truth? Alright, this is John chapter 18, verse 37 to 38. Pilate therefore said unto him, art thou a king then? Yahusha answered, thou sayest that I am a king. To this end was I born, and for this cause came I into the world, that I should bear witness unto the truth. Everyone that is of truth heareth my voice. One sign of truth, you gotta accept that some people don't hear the truth because the truth not in them. Some people, the best friend, been riding together for 40 years, been knowing them 50 years. When the truth come out, they don't want it. It ain't always a demon. It's them. 38. Read the end of that 37 again. Everyone that is of truth heareth my voice. Pilate said unto him, what is truth? And when he had said this, he went out again unto the Jews, and said unto them, I find in him no fault at all. But the main part here, even Pilate was pondering, what is truth? What is this thing? It's like some foreign treasure you gotta find. I've never heard of this thing, truth. What is this? I'm accustomed to lies, deceptions, deceits, get around, bending the truth. I'm not accustomed to this truth. And as we read in verse 37, it says, to this end was I born, and for this cause came I into the world, because Satan has filled the world with lies, deceptions, people try to make wiggle room to get out of things, I came into the world that I should bear witness unto the truth. So you want truth in the matter of something, you look to Yahushua HaMashiach, the person who came to give the understanding, the pure understanding of truth. Now we're going to go to John chapter 17. John chapter 17, verse 17. Again, it says, what is truth? This is what this lesson is about. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. That's it. Ain't nothing else you got to add to it. All this other stuff going and putting this here, where I go here, this, that. You got to go out doing all these things. That's deception. You making a maze. Yahusha is just clear, right to the point. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to see how it flows when it's just truth. This ain't like when you get on the highway of a major city, you see the loops. You make one wrong turn. Oh man. because it's so confusing. But when the highway is just straight is the way to truth, it's easy. It's less confusion. But most people don't like that because the truth is hard to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go down the truth, you know. Romans 3 and 4. Romans chapter 3, verse 4. Yah forbid. Let Yah be true, but every man a liar. So, a lot of people, you know, tend to err with this because a lot of people start, well, I'm going to go this way, I'm going to go this way, I'm going to go this way, when we already figured out that Yahusha came to be the word, the truth, and the scripture is saying the truth will sanctify you, but if you can't get sanctified when you're not in the truth. You know what I'm saying? Yah forbid, let Yah be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mayest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. And that's just like when somebody starts to lie about something, but they was 90% okay, they was 90% right, but then they start to lie a little bit. And then the adversary is going to emphasize on that 10%. You had it right 90%, but you had to mix it up because if that truth would have came out, you know, you probably would have been embarrassed a little bit or whatnot. But you got to be all the way in it for it to be justifiable, for the truth to stand against the lies and the fiery darts. You know what I'm saying? Only when you stand in truth will you overcome the adversary. All right. Ephesians chapter 6, 19 to 20. Ephesians chapter 6, 19 to 20. Now this verse, this matter, 19 to 20, very special to me. This is the first verse I ever read in the Bible. I woke up like 2, 3 in the morning, and I was compelled to go to Ephesians 6 and 19, chapter 6, 19 to 20. I've always been rambunctious with my mouth, not willing to, be quiet, always trying to tell the truth. Yeah, no, that ain't right. No. I object to that, This is something y'all put in my spirit. So but this closes with the lesson. Ephesians 6, 19 to 20. And for me, that utterance may be given unto me, that I may open my mouth boldly to make known the mysteries of the Gospels. And that mysteries of the Gospel is translated hidden truth. To make known the hidden truth of the gospel, for which I am an ambassador in the bonds, that therein I may speak boldly as I ought to speak. Because, and the only way one could be able to do this is when you're really seeking and submitting to the ways of Yahushua HaMashiach and following in his truth. If you're not doing that, you're gonna have a rough time in this. I know some people think we're in a millennial reign right now. Some people literally believe that this is the millennial 1,000 years. So Satan's gonna be released in a little bit. I wonder how bad it's gonna be, because it's pretty bad right now. But you're gonna get much worse. Much worse. If Satan's bound right now, you'd be in trouble. But you see right here, like in 19, and for me that utterance may be given unto me, that I may open my mouth boldly. Once you find out the truth, which is Yahushua HaMashiach, and just not knowing of him, but walking after him in full. Because a lot of people, say, I know Satan know Yahushua HaMashiach, Beelzebub know Yahushua HaMashiach, the demons under the earth know Yahushua HaMashiach, the demons on top of the earth know Yahushua HaMashiach. Everybody know Yahushua HaMashiach. Well, that ain't nothing special, Sister Patterson. You know him, like, that ain't nothing special. Everybody know him, you know what I'm saying? James 2:19 says, you believe there's one Yah, you do well for eating the devils believe. The devil believe and do fear. You know what I'm saying? You the opposite. You believe and don't fear. Boy, that's a shame, boy. Because you don't understand the truth of it. You know what I'm saying? You think it's a game. That I may open my mouth boldly to make known the hidden truth of the gospel. And the only way you're going to find the hidden truth of the gospel is following Yahushua HaMashiach in his ways and learning of him fully and not cutting in the corners and it's just cut and dry. Now we'll go to John 6, 12 to 15. John 6, 12 to 15. What is truth? John 6, 12 to 15. When they were filled, he said unto the disciples, gather, oh no, that can't be right. John 6. Now, it's definitely good. 12, 15.
John, wait, truth and light that make us part. John chapter 14, verse 6.
Yeah, I see it right here. It went with something else.
You should know the truth shall make you free. You can take my word.
Yeah, which one is that?
That's John chapter 8, verse 11.
Yeah, that might be.
John chapter 8, verse 31 and 22.
Maybe you said 11 and 11.
John chapter 8, verse
8, 11.
8:31.
You didn't say 11?
John chapter 8, verse 31.
Nah, that's not it. But I'll skip that one.
John, you should know the truth shall make you free.
Yeah, that.
That's John chapter 8, verse 30.
Nah, it's definitely 12 to 15. That's not it. But I'll skip that one. John 14 to 6. It went with this. Yahusha, John 14 and 6. Yahusha said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man come unto the Father but by me. So the only way we're finding truth, and it's clear that a lot of people are stumbling in the got their blinders on because they're just not truly following Yahushua HaMashiach in the full truth. It's partial, and partial is not going to get you to the truth. It's like if you need some gas, somebody get you a gallon of gas. They get you half a gallon of gas, and then they put some fruit juice, some sewage, and some cream in the other half. You don't know it, but you put that in your car. Thank you. Once you start to drive a little bit, and thank you, old brother so and so. Do. Fruit juice? You smell cream? What in the heck is going on? You gonna call that, hey man, you ain't gonna believe what happened, man. This stuff, oh, my bad. I put half truth gasoline in there, and the other half I put in fruit juice, some cream, and some sewage. You gonna be mad. Because they messing up your car. So they're messing up your vessel and your spirit too when they don't give you full truth. That's just how you is in the spirit. Clunkily, 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 clunkily. And most people are not mad. Well, he told me half truth. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I told him half truth. It's not that big of a deal. If you're not telling the whole truth, you messing somebody else, and you letting somebody mess up your own self. You clunkily, clunkily, clunkily. Now we're gonna go to. So we understand what is truth and where you get it from and who has it and whatnot. Now we're gonna see some of the benefits of it in action. 1 Kings chapter 1. We're gonna see when you embody the truth, what comes out. 1 Kings chapter 1 and First Kings chapter 1, or is it 2 Kings? Oh yeah, 2 Kings chapter 1, the next book over. Now Elijah, obviously we know Elijah, and he was doing his thing right now on a mountaintop, and some people, some soldiers, some heathen soldiers was trying to get to him and whatnot. And we understand the word, the truth was in Elijah because he accepted the word of Yah. That's it. Yah say up, he say up. Yah say down, he say down. He don't say, what do you mean, a little bit? Do you mean kind of? Are you sure we can't eat pork? Do you mean we can't just eat pig feet? We can eat pig ribs. It was just, don't eat swine, you got it. Keep the Shabbat, you got it. It was nothing.
A little bit of barbecue ribs.
Just a little bit. What about some bacon grease?
Yeah.
It was just, that is what it is. Because why? Because thou art truth. What is truth? Thou art truth. Nothing else. And we understand the word is coming out of him, but you truth. And you admit truth. If you hit sign language, it's truth. You ask Yah which way to go, you say, you truth. That's it, you know what I'm saying? That's it. You can just point. You can just wink. Should I stay? You wink at, whatever. It's truth. Alright, now, but we understand that Elijah had the embodiment of that, so he had the ability to display that. 2 Kings 1st chapter, verse 10. And Elijah answered and said to the captain of 50, if I be a man of Yah, then let fire come down from heaven and consume thee and thy 50. And there came down fire from heaven and consumed him and his 50. And this went on for a few more time, one more time, and then the third captain got it right. So 2 captains in their team got killed. But the point is, when the truth of Yah is truly in you, your words are gonna come true. Something you say gonna start manifesting. You know what I'm saying? It might not manifest this boy, Yah. If I be a man and Yah strike this person down, like Yah not doing that too much right now. You know what I'm saying? But
that's what Elijah did.
what I'm talking about right now, he's not doing that too much right now. You know what I'm saying? Like some people like, well, let me where you would like strike you. You know what I'm saying? You know what they're saying. But I'm saying on this aspect, Yah was really with the prophets hardcore at this particular time, and it manifested in his word. But in this present time, when a man of Yah start to speak and really meditate on something, they say something, is most likely going to come to pass. But they have to be in the truth wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? It's not 50% gasoline, other 50% pig fat. Okay? You're not worried, man. You're not worried. Boy, you almost was there, but it's just not going to, you don't want to put that in your car. 1 Kings chapter 17. So we see the power manifesting when the truth is in an individual. 1 Kings chapter 17. 1 Kings chapter 17. And we go to verse. Yeah, 1 Kings now. Now we're going to go to verse 20. 3 to 24. And Elijah took the child and brought him. We should all know the backstory of this. He blessed the woman that she was going to have a child. The child came to be. The child died. Elijah came back to heal the child. And Elijah took the child and brought him down out of the chamber into the house and delivered him unto his mother. And Elijah said, See, thy son liveth. And the woman said to Elijah, once a person is fully in the truth of Yahushua HaMashiach, other people going to notice it, like we see here. And the woman said to Elijah, now by this, by what? By this. That's why when Yahushua HaMashiach came, he was like, check me out, I'm the truth. It's nothing, it's examination is a must. Yahushua HaMashiach had to get examined. Everybody was examined. You sure you for real? Even the disciples. I don't know if it's him, man. You know, he did die. He's like, all right, man, check me out. Check me out. Go ahead and stick me, man. Go ahead, it's me. And then he said, blessed are them that believe and see not. Even because it's all about proving. Show thyself to prove thyself. And but it wasn't wicked unbelief or nothing like that.
Right.
It was just like, it's nothing wrong to make sure something. Even what's the brother name? Gideon. He said, man, put this sleep down. If you real, it is the truth gonna manifest. You know, if it's dry, if it's wet, you know what I'm saying? And then it happens so many times. Like, one more time, y'all. Do it one more time. Don't be mad at me. But I just gotta make sure. So ain't nothing wrong with proving something. That's why scripture say, prove a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, even y'all say, prove me. You know what I'm saying? But that was a sign of 24. And the woman said to Elijah, now by this I know that thou art a man of Yah, and that the word of Yah in thy mouth is true. Because Elijah was walking fully in the truth of Yah, and it manifested. In a very powerful state here. But again, it even goes back to, if you're a man of Yah or a woman of Yah, the Most High going to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. You're going to say things, you're going to do things, you're going to avoid things, and it's going to manifest because you're walking in the truth. Now, if you're not walking in the truth, the Most High might, you know what I'm saying, you might need a two-part direction. The Most High just point one time, go that way. What else way? That's your 50%. You gave me 50%, I give you 50%. Go that way. Where did I go wrong?
And then there ain't you to go left. All right.
You know, that's a question mark for you. You know, you put in what you get back. You give me 50, I give you 50. You give me 100, I give you 100. Okay. Luke chapter 20, verse 17. See, we're seeing the power manifesting when you're walking in the truth of Yah. Luke 20, 17. Luke chapter 20, verse 17. Luke 20, 17. Go back to this. That's what it was. It was John 4, not 6. John 4. I'll probably go back there after this. Luke 20, 17. And he beheld them and said, what is this then that is written? The stone which the builders rejected, the same has become the head of the cornerstone. Because Satan and the Nephilim, the fallen angels, they rejected the truth of Yahushua HaMashiach. If anybody don't know, this is very deep. This is not talking about this is talking about some real deep the fallen angels and Yahushua HaMashiach, because Satan and the fallen angels, they reject Yahushua HaMashiach. You know what I'm saying? And he's the cornerstone. You know what I'm saying? They say, man, we don't want that here. You messing up the party. We got everything set down here, and you coming down here and changing everything. So that's pretty deep. So we're understanding here that they're rejecting the truth. And these are some things that happen when you reject the truth, because when you reject the truth, you want to hide the truth. You want to bury the truth. And put up smoke signals and trying to hide the truth, but the truth always going to come out. Always going to come out. Like, one day you wake up, you're 70 years old. Man, what you doing here? Hey, baby, I've been waiting on you. It's me, truth. I know what you did. It's going to come out. That's what I'm talking about. People will hide. You don't think Satan and the fallen angel, they trying to hide the truth, man? Look right now. You know, worship this, don't worship that. Don't pay no attention to Yahushua Mashiach. He's nobody. Leave alone. Come over here, Buddha. Come over here with Allah. Come over here and do that. They're trying to hide the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because they reject the cornerstone, Yahushua Mashiach. But you can't do it. It's always going to come out. Now we'll go to Psalms 139, 7 to 12. And people, you know, in our mortal state, a lot of people do it still to this day. Family secrets. You weren't supposed to tell them. It's coming out. You know, it's coming. At the funeral. I'm tired of holding this secret. It's been eating in my conscience for 30 years, Samantha. It's always going to come out. It's always going to come out. It's always going to come out. Always. It might come out soon, or it might come out a long time later, but the truth is just like Houdini. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you can't hold it back. Psalms 139, verse 7 to 12. 139, 7 to 12. For those people who tried to hide the truth. Whither shall I go from thy spirit? Or whither shall I flee from thy presence? If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. What you doing here, man? I was trying to get away from you, and you're here. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. Why are you here? I'm tired of seeing you, the truth, running from the truth. Once they find out the truth, because the truth convicts people, it wears you down. Don't think Satan want to be around the truth all day. You know you're going to hell. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. That's why the scriptures say they choose to believe a lie. It's hard to deal with the truth of change, of being responsible for your actions. It's hard. I mean, some people can't do it. Run a slight crack pipe. I don't want no truth. But even in your crack epidemic of getting drunk or whatever, the truth's still there. You know you're wrong for that. Why? Can't run from the truth. What the scripture say? All right, you ascended to heaven, I found you. You ascended to hell, I found you. Verse 9, if I take the wings of the morning and dwell into othermost parts of the sea, even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me. And this is from a positive aspect, but on a negative aspect, the Most High is still there, seeing you right there. He might not be holding your hand, but he's seeing what's going on. If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, man, I'm just going to go do my thing at night, and I'm going to do it where nobody can see, you know. If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, even the night shall be light about me. The truth going to follow you wherever you go. The darkest pit, the brightest room. Truth coming. Ain't no way to run from it. You either accept the truth or you deny the truth and fight it. And it's just going to be a lifelong fighting the truth. You might as well just accept it. Unless you're just an evil person. You know what I'm saying? You're just going to fight it. 2 Chronicles, verse 6, 12. Verse 12 and 139. Yea, the darkness hideth not from thee, but the night shineth as the day. The darkness and the light are both alike to thee. More emphasized, like, you know, God got power over the dark and the light, you know, to see what's ever going, to give his truth. You know, y'all just sending you a pamphlet here. A pamphlet. You shouldn't be fornicating. Here's a pamphlet. You know, I'm the way, I'm the truth, the life. There's no way to the kingdom but by me. 2 Corinthians chapter 6. And it's just not, oh, I know of him. Again, you know, demons know of him. That really ain't no big deal no more. Like, you know, it's no secret. The cat's out the bag, as they say. Yahushua's real, you know, ain't no secret. 2 Chronicles chapter 6. Chronicles in the Old Testament. Chronicles chapter 6, verse 17 to 18. Chapter 6, 17 to 18. Now then, 2 Chronicles chapter 6, verse 17 to 18. Now then, O Yah of Israel, let thy word be verified, which thou hast spoken unto thy servant David. But will Yah in very deed dwell with man on the earth? Behold, heaven and the earth, heaven and the heavens of heavens cannot contain thee. How much less this house which I have built? So a lot of people, I'm talking about right now, a lot of people like to hide the truth. They don't like it to come out, whether it's a painful situation, it's judgments coming, or is this something that they don't want to deal with. You know, you can't hide the truth. It's coming out. You can't contain it. You might think you buried it deep. Whoa, I get this whole deep buried this truth. 90 feet down below. It ain't getting out. Ain't nobody gonna find this one. And by the time you get done, still had a hold of the truth right there. Done! Right there. I ain't going nowhere. I'm here to remind you. Psalms chapter 119, 11 and 16. Because best believe, that's why Lucifer didn't want Yahushua HaMashiach to come into this realm. Why? The truth is here. Oh no. Kill all the babies. Kill them all. That's why you got to think about this. Went on a killing spree. Can't have this truth coming here. But, you know, unfortunately for Lucifer and the gang, you know, the truth here. I'm here, baby. I'm here. Stop sinning. Y'all stop it.
And still they get the right one. All the killing he did.
Yeah, you know, everything was worked out, the master plan.
He walked on away from it.
That's right. And fulfilled what needed to be fulfilled. And once the truth came into the system, it was a wrap. 119, 11 to 16. Yeah, Psalms 119, 11 to 16. Thy word have I hid in mine heart, that I might not sin against thee. Blessed art thou, O Yah. Teach me thy statutes. With my lips have I declared all the judgments of thy mouth. I have rejoiced in the way of thy testimonies, as much as in all riches. I will meditate in thy precepts and have respect unto thy ways. See, a lot of people right here are falling hard right here. They're not meditating in all of his ways. And I have respect unto thy ways. It's just that I'm going to give a little bit. I'm not going to do it full. And that's going to affect people because you're not accepting the full truth. 16. I will delight myself in thy statutes. I will not forget thy word, because thy word is truth. And if you're not holding steady on his word, you know, that's a big issue. Because now you got a problem with truth. I will go to Matthew chapter 12, verse 48. Matthew chapter 12, verse 48.
What's wrong?
Matthew chapter 12, 48. And, you know, again, these are for the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no bending the truth. The truth is the truth. You know, either the child is yours or the truth is the child is not yours. See how you want truth now? Either you got a cure for this or you don't got a cure for this. But he answered and said unto him that told him. They was talking about his mother and his Yahushua's mother and his brother wanted to talk to him while he was speaking, but he had this to say. But he answered and said unto him that told him, Who is my mother, and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, Behold, my mother and my brother. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father, accepting the truth, because nobody's going to the kingdom with 50% truth and some. You're not going. That's a fact. That's a fact. Y'all ain't dealing with this no more. It's rap. If you think you going to the kingdom on 50%, not a chance in hell. You ain't going. You going to hell. You might be able to do it during the tribulation. You know what I'm saying? Get your head cut off. But and if that don't go for you, that's a rap. That's a rap. You going. The truth is, you going to hell. That's the truth. You going to hell.